The US dollar has weakened across the board, trading at weekly lows. Jerome Powell's comments turned out to be less hawkish than markets expected, which led to a decline in the American currency. However, the Canadian dollar was not able to benefit from the greenback's weakness. It has been the worst month for the American dollar since the beginning of the last year. In October, it plunged by almost 2% against other majors. Today, the macroeconomic statistics from China and expectations of further rate cuts put the dollar under pressure. However, the Federal Reserve is unlikely to make such a move in December. Further on, the dollar weakened today amid the news about refusal of Chile to host a summit in November. At the summit, a meeting between the American and Chinese leaders was scheduled. However, hopes for resolution of the trade conflict faded away. Consequently, the appetite for risk decreased and the Japanese yen advanced against the US dollar. The US dollar index remained in the negative territory in the afternoon deals, though the pace of a decline has slowed down. The index was hovering near 97.31. The FOMC meeting was held, so now market participants are waiting for new economic reports from the US. The key event of Friday will be publication of the labor market data. The forecast is pessimistic. The negative job statistics may either fuel the risk-aversion sentiment or provide hopes for the further monetary policy easing. The data published today had a minor impact on the market sentiment. The American labor market remains in a good shape despite an increase in the number of the initial jobless claims. At the same time, the consumer spending rose by 0.2%, while the data for August was revised upwards. A small surprise from the Bank of Canada served bad for the national currency. The Canadian dollar fell, especially in the cross rates. The central bank expressed concerns about the current state of things in the country. The bank's officials noted that economy may face serious challenges in the nearest months. The Bank of Canada governor said that the participants of the meeting contemplated about a rate cut. This idea was rejected by the majority. Today, the Canadian dollar has managed to recoup some losses against its American counterpart, but the rise was contributed to the dollar's weakness. Additionally, Canada released the GDP report for August today, but the economic growth rate did not meet expectations. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and stay tuned.